What is up, my people? JaxB.TheRipper here. So I just want to start off with something real quickly. So these past couple of months doing I always tell you guys, in case you guys are new here, hey, welcome. But usually I do my monthlies favorites. So I do them every 2 months because I am a repetitive person and I like to listen to, I know there's like a lighting difference right there, the sun is going down, and I like to listen to the same stuff over and over again till it's practically dead to me because I overheard it, I mean. So and that's why it takes me like maybe a good full 2 months to let you know what's new that I'm listening to. That way I don't have to repeat. And I've been listening to a lot of theater for tragedy because I am so dead inside right now. And this past 2 months it hasn't been easy to listen to a lot of new stuff just because we found out my mom has cancer. She has breast cancer, and my mind has been all over the fucking place with emotions. My emotions have been fucking killing me. And then not only that, today we found out my aunt has cancer, so it has not been easy at all these 2 months. So usually what I do is I always just go back to the same music over and over again to help me. I don't know if you guys have any of that issue. Do you guys do that too, where it's like you guys just listen to the same stuff over and over again and then it's kind of hard to move on to new music? But the only reason why there are 4 albums that came out this year that I listened to is because I have been doing a lot of live streaming. And you guys mentioned this to me, okay? Well, one of them I already kind of knew about. I just want to give credit to where credit's due because a lot of the information, well, there's only like 3 bands I got a little detailed. I got my information through AP Reacts, and I also got, oh my goodness, I forgot the guy's name, but I'm gonna leave his name and picture around here somewhere. They do pretty good. They do pretty good descriptive of like music reviews. I mean, see, I can't even fucking talk. Album reviews, I mean. So I recommend you guys to go check them out. Just be like, JaxB.TheRipper sent you, and they're probably not gonna know who I am, but still, go ahead and talk about Solitude and Madness by Vader. So it's funny what Pedro from AP React said. It is a short album, 29 minutes. But I like what he said. He was like, this is what you do, just put it on loop, you'll get a full hour. And I was like, that is true. That is very true. You'll get a full hour of music. So it is very consistent, and it is like from whatever you hear from the beginning is what you're going to get in the end. So it is a pretty good album, and I do agree with him also that I do hear like, it's like you hear riffs of like thrash, black, and death. So you do hear that as well. And I've been a fan of Vader ever since I did Metal Around the World Poland. So you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. But that's how I found out about them, how I got more invested in them. So it is a very good band. Nightwish. So a lot of you guys that know, I am a big Nightwish fan. I will say that I have them on my top 10 favorite bands in general, not metal bands in general. I want to say this is I like the album. I know it's sounding kind of like I don't like it, but I do. It just, I think I felt like the second half where it starts, let's see, how all the works of nature which adorn the world. I'm not kidding you. There's a bunch of songs called that, but just it'll say like green or something else, like, you know, they'll change like the last word. I don't know what is up with Tomos and like these long as hell titles in the song. It's almost like black metal and grindcore and brutal death metal with their obnoxious names that is just not needed. I don't mean like the name is obnoxious. I'm sorry, not that. I just hate how long and difficult they are to pronounce or to say, or is a mouthful to say. Okay, that sounds wrong. That's what she said. Like, I'm all for obnoxiousness. Can you just make it one simple word? As for Nightwish, obviously they're not that kind of band, but I get it. You want to make it elegant and philosophical, and I don't know what else, but can we just simplify? Is there any way we could simplify some of this shit, you know? So it got like really on my nerves when I saw that, like to the point where I did not even want to listen to it. It took me a while to listen to the second half, and I know I'm just complaining, but I'm sorry, my emotions are just all over the fucking place, and I just okay, I'm back. So yeah, it was just like it's a good album. I didn't really give a rat's ass about the first song, Music. I thought that it was terrible. I just did not like it. But it was just such a slow intro, like I can't, and you guys know how I feel about slow metal music in general, like that's why I never really had much doom metal bands I like. But even though it sounds like I was complaining about the album, I did enjoy this. I mean, I feel like if you're a Nightwish fan, you kind of already know what to expect. You know Tuomos is going to do something really great. You know it's going to be very score-like. The last, like I said, all the works of nature which adorn the world is practically a score. There's some skits to it. Do they still call it skits? I know in the hip-hop world they call them skits. Okay, I don't know. But anyways, and if you want to know more about the album, because I probably did a shitty job and I probably sound like I was just complaining, go to A&P Reacts. They have an interview with Floor about the album. I think it was like a 45-minute video. I'm not sure. It's a good interview, so you guys should go and check. Testament Titans of Creation. This was a good album. I can not tell you how this helped out. You know how, like I said, I'm going through a lot. You know, like how I'm going through like a bunch of emotions. Well, anger is a huge one, a very, very big, huge one. I felt like this filtered out my anger, so it's therapeutic is what I'm trying to say. It's an aggressive album, and the third song, I do agree with, I forgot his name again, Film. On the third song, it was like kind of like, it was still rough, but it just slowed down a little bit, but it was still good. And then like I still really feel like Night of the Witch was written about me or for me, whatever. It's a good song. The whole album is really, really good. City of Angels, by far, I was just wow. So it just keeps getting better and better and better. Okay, Sepultura. Wow, I cannot say fucking Sepultura. Okay, Quadra. Okay, so the irony about this album is when I first heard the full album, I don't know when it came out. It must have came out like in February or March, I'm not sure. But when I heard it, it was around March. We just went on lockdown in Los Angeles, and the first song is called Isolation. I just thought that was a little ironic. Unfortunately, it's like, this is an album, I'm gonna have to give like, what, a fourth time of a listen. I liked it, but it just wasn't memorable to me, and I don't know, maybe it's just because the way I'm feeling right now, but it is something I want to give a try, because I know people were really hyping this up, like people really liked it. So it's like, it is something, I'm just warning you guys right now, it's like I liked it when I first listened to it, but it just wasn't memorable, it didn't stay in my brain, and could be just because how I'm feeling right now, but it's something I still want to give a chance. And I've been listening to Cradle of Filth and Amphetamine, the whole album, not just the song. But this one song of them, The Death of Love, I've been listening to that over and over again. Like I said, I've been feeling really dead inside, so I kind of need stuff that's like dead, like them, to listen to, and it just helped somehow. Like, I don't know, it brought a lot of memories too from back when I was like 17 and 18, so when Cradle of Filth was good. So, you know, nostalgic memories right there. And another thing, you guys are gonna be like, what the fuck? I read the whole entire Jessica Simpson open book. You're like, why are you showing us this? One, if you hate Tony Romo like I do, and I know I have some football fans out there, and you're probably like, well, aren't you a Cowboys fan? Well, that doesn't mean I have to fucking like that dumbass of a mule. Am I the only one who thinks he looks like a mule? Like, I don't know, he looks like an animal. But for some reason, a horse and a mule come to mind. About him, that was great because I hated him, and he's just basically a very gender role type of prick person. Like, this is what a woman does and this is what a man does. Like, it's just like, and I always got the feeling like NFL players were kind of like that. But the one cool thing about her was, like, when she had her C-section, she played Led Zeppelin through the whole process. So that was awesome. So yeah, that's why I wanted to mention that. I was just like, I did not even think she would like rock music in general. So, but she is very open-minded. I couldn't believe how open-minded she was. Even that is it, my people. Thank you for watching this shit show, and make sure to take care of your vaginas and have a bonerific day.